so it's a vertical type one. Uh-oh. Centa. -5 comma -2. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2. That gets me a center right. Yeah. A value. 4. Oh. Ooh, I learned something new today too. Okay. B value. Dos. So. Yeah, it is. So I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes to there. So there. And then I gotta go up 2. Yeah. Yep. There. Oops, one more. Yep. Okay. And then I gotta go green. And then here's what I learned. Here's what I did today. Okay, so I gotta go over here, and then I gotta go on this one, and I want that one, and I want that one, and I want that one, and I want the transparency. So you get a light box. Yeah, is that put it in light? Huh? Yeah?
I don't think your center's in the center.
No.
Just a little bit off. You have 4 to one side, 3. Or 4 to the right, 3 to the left.
Man. So you're saying this has got to be here?
Yeah. Yep.
Guy can try, can he? Ah. Yeah, I'm over it.
Wait, just do the whole time.
Yeah.
That looks like shit.
Vertice right there. Vertice right there. So that's, I'm going to go with -5 comma 0. And I'm going to go with -5 comma -4. Concur?
Yes.
Okay. Let's knock out these asymptotes.
I can't swear. I can't. Sorry. Holy stripes.
Why'd you make the lines so big?
What do you mean?
They're like so far off of the F, man.
They got to go all the way across.
Yeah, no, they definitely are all the way across, but like so far off.
Like, what do you mean so far off?
Like, there we go. Now we're.
Is that better for you?
Much better.
That looks
Okay.
a lot better.
Okay. So now we can draw it in.
That's pretty good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. We need asymptotal behavior here now. Whoop, missed it. Asymptotal behavior. So, what is the slope of my asymptotes? Plus or minus 1/2, right? Because really it's 2/4. Okay? So, because it's B over A, so that's going to be plus or minus 1/2. Did we luck out in this case? No, we did not luck out in this case. So we have to use this formula. Y minus K equals plus or minus B over A times X minus H. And we have to use it twice. Once with the positive slope, once with the negative slope. Okay, I can't just stick plus or minus in there. Okay? So my first one is going to be, what was my center again? 5 comma negative, or negative 5, negative 2. So that's going to be y plus 2 equals positive 1/2 times x plus 5. My second one is going to be y plus 2 equals negative 1/2 times x plus 5. So that is y plus 2 equals 1/2 x plus 5/2. Y plus 2 equals negative 1/2 x minus, oops, I almost put minus 5/5. That would be silly. Minus 5/2. 2 is really 4/2. Right? Okay? So with 2 really being 4/2, then this is y equals 1/2 x plus 1/2. Y equals negative 1/2 x minus 9/2. Because really here, we're subtracting 4/2. Okay? C. C squared is going to be 16 plus 4. So c squared is going to be 20. So c is going to be the square root of 20. Square root of 20 is 2 square roots of 5. Foci are vertical or horizontal? Vertical. Because they're vertical, we add and subtract them to the blank part of the center. The y part of the center. So the foci then would be at negative 5, comma, negative 2 plus minus 2 square roots of 5.
That's pretty neat.
Good? Okay. Whoa. Write the equation, then graph it. Okay? So, start with what we start with. Vertices. Right? So I have one vertice at 0, comma, negative 4. Oops, let me put a V there instead. And I have another vertice at negative 4, negative 4. Solely based off of that, what else do we know? 1, it opens left and right, okay? Because the vertices are lined up horizontal. What else?
The center is at -2, -4.
Why?
Because it's directly halfway between the two vertices.
We call that directly halfway in between point.
Good point.
Midpoint. So I know that the center then is at negative 2, comma, negative 4. What else do I know? I know a third thing, not you. I know a third thing. What else?
You kind of know
So what's A? What is A?
2.
2. Okay. Alright, A is 2. Because that's the distance from, in this case, to the horizontal or to the side walls. Right? Okay. Anything else that I know? That's all just based off of this vertices stuff. I didn't. We're not there yet.
Sorry.
We were just using the first line.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else? Okay. All right. So we got that. Okay. Now let's bring in slopes of the asymptotes are plus and minus 3. B is not going to be 3. No. B is 6. Because remember, the slope of my asymptotes, that's this color, so the slope of my asymptotes is plus or minus B over A, right?
Yeah.
So that means that plus and minus 3 is equal to plus or minus, I don't know what B is, over A. A was 2, right? So I got plus and minuses on both sides, so I can forget about that. Multiply both sides by 2. That gives me B is 6. Okay? If B is 6, then I can go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's my box. Yes. Did we luck out? Yeah, because we got asymptote or whatchamacallit, y-intercepts on the y-axis. Yes, no? Okay. Yes, no? Equations of my asymptotes. Are what? Y equals 3x. Which one is the positive one? The upper one or the lower one? Upper one is the positive one. So that is 2 up, so plus 2. Lower one is the negative one, and that is -10. Can I find C yet? I can't? From what equation? Okay. All right. Oops, that's all together. Okay. So a squared is going to be 4. b squared is going to be 36. So c squared is 40. So c is the square root of 40. Can the square root of 40 be simplified? To what? 2 square roots of 10. Foci then, since it's horizontal, are going to be at -2 plus minus 2 square roots of 10, comma, -4. Right? Just forgetting one thing. The equation. Okay? So, what is the equation?
So x plus 2 squared.
X plus 2
Okay, we can say it together.
quantity squared over, what did you say?
4
4
We have to do it in unison. Minus y plus 4 squared.
quantity squared.
Quantity squared
over 36 equals 1.
We did it. Oh no.
What did I miss?
He went for this one, but just wasn't high five his fist.
So you like slapped the turkey.
Here, let's redo it. That's exactly how it went.
So it goes a lot louder.
Yeah. And it was a lot with more confidence.
Good.
Lost it all. That was it.
All right. Try that one.
It's good stuff.
So, vertice at 2, comma 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, comma -1. That tells me my direction of opening, correct, is up and down. That tells me my center is right there at 2, comma 2. That tells me my B value is 3. Agree? Okay. Anything else that it tells me? Well, it really tells me on my vertices because I just didn't write them down because I was lazy. I get it. Good? Okay. Foci. What gets told to me from the foci? C is what? Square root of 34. So if C is the square root of 34, that means that C squared then is 34, and that would be equal to A squared plus 9. So 34 minus 9 is 25. So 25 is A squared. So A is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So did we luck out? No. Yatata, yatata. There. Okay. You want to do equation or asymptotes first? Equation. Okay. What do you got for an equation?
I got 20y minus 2 squared
Y minus 2 squared
over 9
over 9 minus
quantity x minus 2 squared over 25 equals 1.
concur. Yep. Okay. The only thing left we got to do is figure out our asymptotes, right? Slope of the asymptotes. Plus minus 3/5. Y minus 2 can equal plus minus 3/5 times x minus 2. So y minus 2 is going to equal positive 3/5 x. Oops. X minus 6/5, and y minus 2 is going to equal negative 3/5 x plus 6/5. 2 is like 10/5. Okay? So I'm going to add 10/5. So y is going to equal positive 3/5 x plus 4/5. And y is going to equal negative 3/5 x plus 16/5. Yeah, buddy?
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly. Whoa! And when's it due, Christy? Monday? I heard tomorrow. What do you want, though? You got it. Everybody else, tomorrow. You, Monday.
Taylor's okay with that because, I thought it was